National Theatre. Roverman Productions presents an Uncle Ebo Whyte classic, The X Factor.
For your information, the man I am going to marry is the one waiting for me in that car.
There's no way you marry an under 2,000 man.
What?
The total cost of everything he's wearing was less than 2,000. Shirt 120 kanta, jeans 200 kanta, shoes 180 kanta, perfume 80 cities. I bought you tulale, singlets and boxes 40 cities.
Those boxers and singlets cost more than that. I bought those for him on Val's Day.
Wow, look, is he a bobo dancer?
Hey!
Those on April 4th, 5th, 6th, 11th, 12th, and 13th at the National Theatre Accra. Fridays at 7 p.m., Saturdays at 4 p.m. and 8 p.m., and Sundays at 1 p.m., 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. Rates 300 Ghana C. Buy your tickets via regular outlets or at Koba short code *365 *535 hash or via the Roverman app. Sponsors: Koba, Gino Tomato Mix, Tilly's Tea, and M Notify. Call 050-554-6010. Roverman Productions. Be the difference. In partnership with National.
Okay. Good evening and welcome to, I think it's the first edition of the Rover Live Convos, where we'll be having frank conversations in a very lively and humorous way, where we get to free our minds without anybody, holding us back, and telling us, just the freedom to talk, actually, because sometimes we need it. And today we are looking at a very interesting conversation. Actually, the overarching title is, Will You Marry Your Ex? It sounds like a very, naive title, Will You Marry Your Ex? Up until when you actually start analyzing the exes that you have, and you realize that, there could be one of them that, But yes, I'm not going to be talking to myself. Today, I have two wonderful people with me in the studio. The beautiful lady, she says I should just call her a thespian. But yes, she's a whole lot of things into one. And ladies and gentlemen, the beautiful Roxanne. Hi, Roxanne.
Hi, Nikki.
How you doing? And then my friend, my brother, an amazing actor himself. Listen, this guy did the whole play without saying a word, and he became the talk of the whole play. And I was happy that he was my sidekick. We've been sidekicks in 2 plays, actually. Puppeteers and Takeover. This year, I'm going to force that Puppeteers comes back so I get to play alongside him again. Amazing guy. Oh, Elijah Carnison, say hello.
Hello, hi. Nice to see everyone. Thank you for joining our feed today.
Now, what I love about Carnison is that sometimes he has the most outrageous takes and he doesn't care. Like the Sergio Ramos of, I stand by my word and I don't care what you throw at me. Tonight, hopefully, we may see or hear a few things. So, first and foremost, when you hear the title, Will You Marry Your Ex? I mean, this goes to any one of you. What did you think?
I was like, which ex? Which of them?
Oh, so you were counting them?
No, because I'm like, okay, would I marry my ex? So I'm just thinking, which of them would qualify for me to want to marry them? And I couldn't think of any. Wow, I've made some very poor choices, haven't I?
None of them qualify?
Nah. Okay, well.
Okay.
Now, I think.
Poor choices.
Yeah, because, okay.
No,
I don't even know what to say right now.
If you are actually qualifying, if we may give it a few seconds.
No. Now thinking back, there's probably maybe one person, but he's married now, so he probably got away. But at the time, I couldn't have made that choice to marry him. Yeah.
Then I got into thinking. After seeing the caption, "Will you marry your ex?" I said, "Hey, ex, marry." Not even take back before we start conversing about marry.
First and foremost,
but we just go straight marry.
First, let me put you on. How many exes do you have?
Wow.
There are some people who count their exes in binary digits, 0, 1, 0, 1. They don't go beyond 1. So like after every 2, the number resets.
0, 0, 1, 0, 1.
Question.
0, 0, 1, 0, 1. That is where we are now.
Okay, anyway, but before we get into the main conversation proper, people, today is World Theatre Day.
Yes.
And World Theatre Day, for us at Roverman Productions, it actually means a lot. And let's go to you guys. What has been your experience in the theatre space so far? Let me start with Roxanne, because compared to, I think, all of us, she's like the newcomer here. So first, how did you get into this space?
As the newbie here, okay, so I've always loved theater, drama. I'm quite a dramatic person by personality. So right from primary, JHS, SHS, university, I always found myself in the drama groups.
Right.
Now, I was thinking, how can I begin to make this a part of my life? For a long time, I've wanted to be a part of Roverman. I tried, I didn't get in, I gave up. 8 years later, I came back and I tried again, and then I got in.
Yeah.
And
I saw your first audition.
Of course, I remember you from there. That's how I knew Nee. Yes, and then I came back, I'm like, yeah. And I remember on my audition day, I spoke to you. I was so down. I thought Uncle is not going to pick me. Yeah, and you were also kind of pushing me. It's like, oh, I think you did well. Don't worry. You'll be fine. And here I am. Cycle moment. The three of us here having a conversation.
You've been amazing so far. I'll never get over the day when Roxanne played 2 different roles in the same play in one day. See, no, you guys don't have any idea how it is to play one whole role. She played one role in what was it, the second show?
Yes.
Yeah.
She played Vicky in the second
show, and then Mercedes in
the third show. The same play, and how you have to switch and make sure that she was believable in all of that.
Oh my God! Stop it!
You're amazing. And listen,
Charlie. Theater. I say that's my blessing, because if not for theater, maybe I would be wandering around now, asking myself, what are you going to do with your life? Because I think I just entered theater by accident. I loved it and I stayed in. I went for both forms for UG. I wanted to read some other program because I felt, I could do better there. And then those days, they will give you your second program if you are likely to. So they sent me to SPA. And then we were there. When I went there, I didn't go as an actor or anything. I could write poems a lot because I was battling a lot of things then. Yeah. And all my thoughts were in poetry. Right. So
where are those poems, by the way?
They're in a notebook stashed somewhere. I know where it is, but I've never opened that book again because I've moved on from that period of my life.
Right.
Okay.
But the things that are in there, if one day I want to continue, if I want to publish an anthology, I could just pick it and publish it, and it will tell my life.
That's interesting.
So I did a recital. Out of nowhere, the prof said, "We are not that bad. You would hear from us." Then I got a call from Winneba at the airport when I was picking up my mother. He said, "You have admission in Winneba. Come there on Monday, register and start school." Started school and I was like, I am here. We are going to make the best of this. Oh Lord. I have not had fun in my life as I did in my 5 years in Winneba. Because I ended up being a acting TA.
Right.
Because thank God for someone like Professor Brew, Dr. Brew Rehearsal, trained me, discipline, time conscious, know what to do when you get your things and your stuff. Learn, improvise, do whatever you got to do, and that is what has been holding me now. Jump forward to when I jumped into Roverman. I auditioned first time when I got in. That day I sang a hymn.
You sang?
Yes.
Sang.
Wait, the singing made you get in?
Yes.
Uncle.
You'll be surprised. To date, I'm surprised that I got in. Not because I didn't know how to sing. I knew how to sing because we'll be doing Miss Chorus when we were in Winneba.
Right.
We'll mix up with the music students to just get voice training.
Okay.
Wow.
You do voice and speech. You do everything that you're supposed to do.
Okay.
So my voice texture was that good. I don't know about now because I barely sing these days.
Yeah, because I barely hear you sing. So I'm a bit surprised.
So I got in. It was JB played. Uncle was there. That day I got my admission.
Wow.
The first rehearsal I was late a minute. Yes. And the moment I just stepped on the last stairs, the gate shut. And I was like, do you go back to Winneba or you stay and prove to
you
them
were coming from
I
Winneba?
came all the way from Winneba. I stood there till rehearsal ended. And I went back to Winneba. So the following week, Everything was fine. I was there in Accra. I decided that, well, service was about to end anyway. Start packing your things, bits and pieces. Came back to Accra, and I joined Roverman 11 years ago.
Okay.
I do everything in Roverman because I consider myself a production assistant.
Yeah.
I'm not an actor. I'm not anything. I'm here to help to make sure that the production goes well. If you go up and down, the production must go well.
Yeah.
So the production would have to go well, and it's been fantastic. My safe haven, theater. I've been many things in theater that has made my life better out there in the real world.
Right.
So I know what theater has given me. I've become a better human being by being a theater artist, a thespian, and a practitioner.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Quick one before we go into our main. Roxanne, how much of healing has theater given you?
Wow, that's a good question. Because like he was saying, this place, Roverman and theater has been my safe haven. How much of healing? I don't think I can measure that. But oh my God, like my experience as a thespian, you know, being on stage has been the safest escape for me, you know, escaping into different characters,
Right.
getting the opportunity to live different lives with different people. I mean, like, what a privilege. Like, I lived once. Yeah, I would never get the opportunity
To
to
be
live
all
many
of these
lives
things.
except through theater.
Yeah.
So theater really gives me the opportunity to really live many lives, and I can't even measure the level of healing and peace and fulfillment that gives me.
Well, I think I can relate to that, actually. I can relate to that a lot. And when I heard about the title, I went and picked a notebook, and I decided that I was going to write my own questions. So I have a list of questions here.
A
I'll be
list
through
of
it.
questions.
Yes,
That's a lot.
it's a whole list of questions. And you can also engage with us. Please share the link. Put your questions in your comments. Send your, send your thoughts, and also whatever you think. We'll be more than happy to read them as the conversations go. And you can answer some of the questions too as it goes. If you go to court, you would.
Before we jump into
Yes.
just this one for, and just to observe the commemoratory vigil
Yeah.
for Maoli Maoli
for
Semevo.
Oh, wow.
You know, let me do this quickly. I think that it will be out of place if we do not celebrate Maoli Semevo. He's been an amazing icon in our space, both on screen and on stage, even dance.
Yeah.
Directing. And tonight, I know there's a vigil going on for him at the National Theatre. Pass by if you can. But to the family, to the whole fraternity, our hearts go out to you. It is, it's not easy to say a great tree has fallen. A great tree has fallen. Rest in peace, Efomali Semevo. God keep your soul. God really keep your soul.
He inspired me to become an actor. I saw him on stage doing Ibn Yassin for one of Ben Abdel's plays, and that was it. So we can shoot.
Anyways, as I was saying, if you go to court, you don't say the things about you that will implicate you.
Of course.
So let's open it up right from the onset, right? So if you were being very honest, knowing the kind of person you were in all your relationships, would you marry yourself if you were your own ex?
Yeah, definitely, absolutely. Why not?
Roxanne, I don't believe you.
Why not? Like, why would you fumble me? Look at me. Hello.
It's not just what we see; it's what we get to experience.
I would definitely.
Yes.
Okay, I would definitely marry myself as an ex, except that I would admit that there has to be some growth, or like some character development had to be done.
Okay.
But on a basic level, I would definitely marry myself. Period. I'm a spec.
10 years ago, maybe not. 5 years ago, I would consider it, but now I would say yes, because
okay.
like you mentioned, a development, a certain development.
Right.
Because as often as possible, when I enter into a love relationship, I am very critical that I don't become a disappointment to my partner.
Right.
So there's always a self-assessment that I do that will be like, I'm trying to check things on myself that will make sure that I'm intentional about the things I'm doing.
Okay.
Because I am a sucker for love.
Right.
Ooh.
Love is good.
Right.
Because when you find love and is in a good place, everything works good for you.
Okay.
You know what happens.
Understand.
So
You're a lover, not a fighter.
No.
That's a little bit.
Fighting days are
That's a
done.
little bit. Please.
So I think the growth has come in
Okay.
at good times,
Right.
good places, and I've been aware and mindful that the growth is here. Pick it and work with it. And turn
Okay.
out good.
What makes an ex an ex?
You were an experience and you are no more here, so you're an ex.
Do all experiences fade out?
No.
Fade out. How do you mean fade out?
Let me say you were an experience
Yeah.
and you are no more here.
Yeah.
So the person means nothing to you anymore, or that experience.
I mean, there are some people that will make a mark in your life, whether you like it or not. It will be very hard to find such people.
Yeah.
Like, it will take like 10 or 20 more people before you meet that type. But yeah, experiences do fade. Some people, I don't even remember some of the fun moments I've had with some exes.
Right.
Yeah. But then there are certain exes that I remember them for specific things. And yeah, there's some do fade, some to leave a mark on you for life, I guess.
Now listen, have you ever broken up with someone and then later on you think about it and said, this shouldn't have happened?
Yes.
Hey, you broke up with them and you're like, you shouldn't have broken up.
Didn't break up. We didn't really break up,
Just
but we just
drifted.
grew apart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And
I know how that feels.
when you grow apart from someone, it is either you are blaming yourself or you're looking out to find someone to blame for it.
Yeah.
So when you called that I was going to be on, that situation jumped at me
Right.
because I knew such a question would come, and how am I going to answer it? I didn't want to plan an answer for
Yeah,
it.
those who go and get up all like this.
Honestly, I didn't want to plan for it, but
Research.
Yeah.
I started assessing that relationship,
Okay.
and I realized if it was just if we would just be patient,
From your
it would
side.
have not both of us. If we would just exercise
A little bit.
a little bit
But
of
is it too late
patience.
though?
Oh, very late.
Why is she married now?
It's way late. She's gone.
Yeah.
Gone.
Gone. I'm gone. She's gone.
Roseanne, have you ever called off a relationship and went home kicking yourself for that?
But they always call off
Ooh.
relationship.
Wait,
Women always
wait.
call off
Calm-
relationship and regret it.
Count
this is what I was waiting for, you know?
Hold on. What did you say? And regret?
Because the moment she gets home, no, she's back on the phone. So
Let
you
me
won't
tell you
fight.
something.
You won't fight for me at all. So not even
Look, let me tell you something.
Okay.
I'm someone that whatever you see is what you get.
Right.
If I'm breaking up with you, it's the real deal. Like, I'm not even playing games.
Yeah.
I'm not breaking up with you so that you chase me more. No, don't do that. Don't come here. Just go.
Wait,
you should go.
So it means that if the person chases, chances are that he go forget.
Hold on.
It was
You know, see, if I'm breaking up with you for something that has consistently happened and I don't like it,
Right.
it is up to you to, what's the word, when we are in court, you have to kind of prove yourself.
Defend yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know, bring
so
yourself
change.
back. Yeah. But if you don't do that, I really meant it. Like,
Wait,
we're done.
but wait. So in other words, right?
Yeah.
You tell somebody we are done,
Yeah.
and then you walk off hoping the person to come back and seek a claim.
Me, I'm not like that.
Free
Me,
condition
I'm not
on the
like
fact
that.
that
But that's what you
change.
just
No.
said.
I had an experience, okay?
Right.
So I broke up with someone I was still in love with.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
Hold
called it
on.
off.
I called it off.
Okay.
Because I had to. Because this person kept
You had
hurting
to.
me.
Right.
So it's like
Okay.
I'm kicking myself. I'm like, oh, I wish it didn't end this way. I love this person. Oh, but then they are hurting me. I have to go. But in that moment, I was hoping that maybe he would, try harder to fight for this relationship.
Okay.
Because he was aware that he was hurting me.
Right.
And I had to go. So like in that moment, I'm leaving and I'm hoping, won't you fight for this? Won't you fight for this? And
you see what I was talking about?
Wait, no. And he didn't. And then it ended. It had to end because he didn't fight for it. Like
so between is there ever a point in time where two people have to walk away, even though they love themselves? They know that I love you, you love me.
Yeah, maybe when they are AS.
No.
No.
She was AS, I was AA.
And the two of you loved each other.
Yes.
And the two of you knew that you loved each other.
Yes.
So why did you walk off?
Because at that point, from my side,
right,
I didn't have any excitement for this love thing.
Okay, I get you.
Not that I didn't have excitement for love, but
for whatever.
A lot of things have happened such that my mind and my heart couldn't spark an excitement for her.
Right. Ooh. Okay.
Meanwhile,
right,
as a friend, I could tell you I'm very excited around her. She's
but
excited
like that
about.
romantic spark wasn't there.
I can tell there is a romantic spark, but
you ain't putting
I
in the work.
don't know. I didn't know how to express to this lady again.
Right.
And
so if you know what you know now, back then, the situation would have been different.
Yeah, you'd have been married.
What I did, we spoke about it.
Right.
I told her, this is what I'm feeling now.
Right.
If you would give me time, I'll find that spark. But I don't think
like the sound
she
of
had
that.
the time.
Of course, if I was
But
give you time.
trust me,
Time?
I've given her more time, so she should have given me that time.
Anyways,
Again,
in the spirit of exes, we are talking about exes and whether we marry our exes and what makes an ex and all of that. But before we go on, I'd like to tell you about Uncle Ebo Whyte's next play. The title is The X Factor. The X Factor.
The
X
Factor.
And it's showing in the first and second weekend of April. That's on 4th, 5th, 6th, 11th, 12th, and 13th of April at the National Theatre. Buy your tickets now via short code *365 *535 hash. That is *365 *535 hash. You can go to our regular outlets, Joy FM, Bachona Total, Dansoman Shell, Hacho, Airport Shell, and all of those places you can get tickets. Or if you need to call anybody, call 050-554-6010. That is 050-554-6010, and we'll sort you out with all the questions you have. Also get it on the Rover app. If you have a loyalty card, you actually get a discount. So yes, we are talking about exes. Then we go to the next question. Do you have to cut ties with all your exes?
Yes, I think.
Wait. But before we go on it, I think you should chew on this question. We are going on a short break to get more information about the play and all of that. And when we come back, we are asking ourselves, do you have to cut ties with all your exes?
Yes.
Chris, if you're ready, let's go. When we come back.
Hello, my people. My name is Kwabena Nefi Jati.
My name is Joseph Awatu Jonah.
And I play the role of Mr. Adam,
aka Money Man, aka Cash Man.
This rehearsal process has been fantastic. I mean, it's exciting. It gets tiring sometimes, but it's worth it.
The headache of every actor is the lines that they have to, say during the play. Mr. Adam's role is more like he's dictating the play, he's dictating the pace of the play. So if he messes up his line, he has messed the whole play up. I mean, he introduces the conversations at every point in time, so he has to be on high alert to get a conversation going right.
I know you probably have seen other Roverman Productions, but this one, you cannot miss it. And I tell you what, Mr. Adam is coming with fire.
I mean, what people should expect from me is going to be very, very great. I mean, I'm going to make it rain money because I'm the money man.
Mr. Adam is coming with the big boy vibes. He's a millionaire, trillionaire, Elon Musk level. So, brace yourselves. Call a friend to call a friend. Call all your family members. Come through. Come and see this production. And you can't miss it for all the rise in China. I'll see you soon.
Hi guys, my name is Laura Corsi.
I am Anastaline Darko and I am playing the role of Viva.
The rehearsal process has been very tough for me, learning my lines, trying not to laugh on stage because everything is kind of funny for me.
I think the rehearsal process has been quite an interesting one. years, you know, moving from, okay, how do we go about this to, okay, it's getting better, and now we are here.
Working with Uncle has been an eye-opener. He knows what he wants. He knows how he wants you to deliver it, and it has just been very amazing for me.
And so, well, what we have to tell you is that do not expect anything aside a stellar performance, and get ready to get your jaws dropping because it's gonna be fire.
Expect a very different Laura. Expect Laura who is serious, Laura who is showing a lot of emotions, and I hope you enjoy the play.
See you guys.
Purchase your tracks today.
In partnership with National Theatre, Roverman Productions presents an Uncle Ebo Whyte classic, The X Factor.
For your information, the man I am going to marry is the one waiting for me in that car.
There's no way you marry an under 2,000 man.
What?
The total cost of everything he's wearing was less than 2,000. Shirt 120 kanta, jeans 200 kanta, shoes 180 kanta, perfume 80 cedis. I bought you tulale, singlets and boxes 40 cedis.
Those boxers and singlets cost more than that. I bought those for him on Val's Day.
Wow, look, is he a bobo dancer?
Hey!
Those on April 4th, 5th, 6th, 11th, 12th, and 13th at the National Theatre Accra. Fridays at 7 p.m. Saturdays at 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. and Sundays at 1 p.m., 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. Rates 300 Ghana C. Buy your tickets via regular outlets or at Koba short code *365*535#, or via the Roverman app. Sponsors: Koba, Gino Tomato Mix, Tilly's Tea, and M Notify. Call 050-554-6010. Roverman Productions. Be the difference. In partnership with National Theatre.
Okay. So we're back now. Sorry about the technical hitch. We're having real frank conversations during the comedy. Sometimes I wish all these conversations were actually live.
What will go live?
But we're talking exes, we're talking X Factor, we're talking what to make an X and X. And then before we went on, I think the question was, what, do you have to cut ties with all exes?
To some extent, yes. There's a reason why they are an ex. So let them remain where they belong. I mean, you can become acquaintances, but I don't think you have any business being friends with your ex.
So you can't even send them a hi on WhatsApp and stuff.
What are you, hi for what? Like,
it's the birthday,
It's
like,
the birthday.
Yeah.
Okay, so you mean that if you don't wish them a happy birthday, nobody's going to wish them a happy birthday?
Not
Your
necessarily.
birthday matters so much.
No, not necessarily. But being a better human being.
Why do you have to prove to your ex that you're a better human being now?
You're actually proving to yourself.
Listen, I don't have a problem. I don't think exes need to become enemies.
Right.
Yes.
But I also don't think they need to be friends, especially when you are trying to move on. This is someone you did something with before.
Yeah.
So memories are there, emotions are there. You cannot tell me that you will not see an ex and it will not spark something, no matter how bad they were.
No.
So
Something, either good or bad.
Right. So if I get you, you are the firm believer of, Charlie, we've been on this level before.
Yeah,
Several
So
times.
chances are that getting back to this level is easy. So I'm walking away from it. Is that what you're saying?
That's the case sometimes. That's the case.
Right.
But other times, you need to still maintain your boundaries because they may end up, like, I don't know how to put it. When you left them, they are still where they are. Right? So if you don't firm up your boundaries, they will still want to take you back to where you left them off. Meanwhile, you have grown. So there's no point in
outgoing.
Yes.
When you outgrow
Alison,
a
do you
person,
agree?
no, I don't.
Okay.
Why?
Because you see, the thing for me here is you don't burn your bridges.
Don't bring me, okay.
Yeah.
You
Some of the
either
bridges
build,
will bend.
You
and
either
will-
We'll throw the access internet.
because you see,
This Momo thing.
true.
Yeah.
Like Momo,
No,
it's a wise saying, but I say don't burn your bridges.
Okay.
Because
What
you see,
at all would you want from your ex again?
it's what we call a small world.
Hey, what? Like I'm going to look for a job and then my ex will be there.
Far from
If my
it.
qualification cannot get me the job, then
Your qualification
No,
will
but
get you the job.
but
the
Roxanne,
experience
Roxanne,
of your
they
ex
have
will
been
make
trying
you
to tell
better
me
at that
an
job.
ex who maybe jilted me who did me shaggy for this
Yes,
world.
yes.
I'm supposed to what? Keep contact because I don't
No,
know
I'm
the
no,
world.
no, no,
Hey,
no,
it's a small
no,
world.
no.
Hey, it can be a big world.
No, you
That's-
see,
still, that
contact can mean
Wallahi.
many things.
Hey.
Right.
Because in the
who
sense,
here?
even viewing someone's status is contact.
That's fine.
Yeah, it has come
I
to
think
that.
that's safe.
Yes.
It's safe. You can watch
So
me
you
though.
see?
You can watch
So
me live
it's
my
just,
life.
it's just about sometimes
But-
it's just about observing that this could have been, but it is not.
Right.
Am I going to let this hurt me, or I'm going to let this jolt me up to
Let me
become a
ask a
better
question.
person?
Okay.
Fire.
Okay, what? Don't bend bridges. What
Yes.
at all would you want to keep your ex like around for? Simple. Just give me simple answers. Like I'm a 3-year-old.
Okay. Let me answer that question by being a Ghanaian. I'm going to toss another question back into the fray. Has your ex bailed you out of anything before?
No. But I had an ex who could have.
It's either a yes or no.
No.
Let her explain the situation.
Okay, but you had an ex who could have.
Who could have?
Let her explain
But he
the
had
moment.
moved. He had moved on, and
Right.
he's married now with
Yes.
kids. And I think he was okay. Let me not put too much details. But he was
Yes.
one of the few people I thought really had good intentions for me.
Right.
But I was very young
Okay.
and naive, and I
naive.
didn't really foresee a future.
Right.
So I broke it off. Right.
Okay.
Now I got into some trouble. And I thought he would be the only person who could come through for me.
You knew, not thought.
Okay, I knew. Okay, first of all, let's
Yeah.
That's why he was the one you
Let's not go there. Let's not go.
so now, funny thing is, now this ex, like the breakup was really bad for him.
Okay.
Right? So I was the villain in that breakup.
Yeah.
And the person who nursed him to healing, like the girl who was there, was the one he ended up marrying now.
Oh, it's
So the girl kind of knew about me, right? So it's
Yeah.
like,
You again.
I'm the forbidden name in that marriage. Like, then like rocks. Like, let's see rocks. What I do with rocks?
Yeah, I
Rocks. So I
understand.
cannot come near him, right? But I knew in the back of my head that this guy, let's say Ni always had good intentions for me. And
Right.
if I'm in trouble, Ni would come through for me.
Regardless.
Of anything.
So I spoke to Ni, and then it was going well. Like, he was like, okay, I'm going to sort you out. The next minute, I think the wife
Found out.
and then when I called because he was going to call me and he wasn't calling back, so I called back and it was madam.
He was negotiating
And then-
how the call will go.
I think they caught him. Like, it's like, oh, you called
caught him
Ross.
for doing what?
What did Ross doing?
Yeah.
Like in your phone.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
I can understand the.
So then she's like, madam, it's been so many years. What are you doing with my husband? Why are you calling my husband? And I'm like,
See?
please, I don't want your husband. No, I just want him to help me. But I mean, do whatever.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
I
fine.
respected that. though.
Right,
I
I
respected
understand.
that.
If
But
those bridges were not there, she wouldn't.
no, but we
scale them
weren't
to
friends.
call.
So we weren't friends.
But
But
yeah,
he was
you
someone I used to
knew.
know.
No, but you see,
Exactly.
the truth is that sometimes in your downtimes, you're looking for help, and sometimes you do not care exactly who, provided the person can help you.
Yeah.
So let's say that your ex is a doctor, right? And then you have a medical issue. You know the person works here. You go there, Charlie. I used to know somebody here.
Yeah.
Did you ever do that? Like you go there, like, okay, so my boyfriend was a doctor here. And he was good, regardless of whoever he was, Charlie.
No, it
Bridges.
depends on the kind of relationship you guys had before breaking it off. I'm not going to lie. If
You
that
had,
relationship
you
was
had one amorous, fine, good relationship.
you've not met some
Kenneth,
toxic
wow.
people
I
that will
have.
fuck.
How did you?
We can't curse. We can't
Yeah.
I
swear.
have.
Like,
See,
they will F you up.
and you'll be amazed. I didn't cut ties off with the person, but the person gradually walked out of my life.
But your doors are
Recently-
still open to them.
Recently,
See, you men,
recently,
your own is different.
Recently,
Please listen. At this point, I'm the
person-
moderator. It's you and Kenneth.
You men.
this person reached out.
Right.
I don't consider the person a friend,
Okay.
but I'm also not going to say
The person's an enemy.
no.
No, I'm not saying they should be your enemies, but there should be firm boundaries. You have no business being kicking and whatever, catching up with your ex. Do you understand? You men, sometimes you think that you have to be nice to people. Like, it's okay.
We are born nice. We're nurtured
No,
nice.
it's true.
It's
true.
It's a lie.
Have you ever heard of chivalry?
It's a lie.
So why do you want us to be catchers?
No, be courteous to those you have to be courteous to. Why are you being
Why
courteous?
including our exes?
Why are you being courteous to your ex?
But
What do you
why-
want from your
They are-
ex?
they are not
No,
human beings.
no,
What do
I
you want
want
from your
anything
ex?
from my ex.
So don't interact with your ex.
Yeah, and this is how the fight started.
Then we set boundaries.
Yes, you said boundaries. I believe in boundaries.
Yes,
Right.
But you
boundaries,
may
all
think
right,
that you are
but-
so invincible, like, oh, my ex can even come and sleep
Because
here.
you
Or my
see-
ex can do whatever.
No.
You are chatting with your ex.
Somebody
I'm
was chatting with
literally, Roxanne. Once the person becomes an ex, for a gentleman, the person remains an ex. There's nothing called.
What? Hey,
No,
what do you mean by
are you a man? Are you a man before? Have you been a man before?
At this point, I'm only an observer in what is going on.
You want to keep the ex in the corner somewhere.
No.
So that when you're this thing does something or then like Momo, you think we don't know. A dear man, gentleman.
Chai.
Of the world.
Roxanne, have you
man.
ever staged the comeback?
What?
Have you staged the comeback?
I come back asking like go back to my ex.
Yeah, try to get an ex back.
Oh no, I don't do that. I don't go back
You
to
don't
my
go
for
back
me.
to exes.
I don't go back to my for me.
So for you, it's like a page, like
Yeah,
an ex.
you
Once you
flip
turn
it.
it, you don't
there
go
were
go back.
back the
times, to be
chapters.
fair.
No, you don't go back. You tear the page and chew
No,
it.
there were times where I was hoping that they would change or they would come around like in a more positive light.
Right.
But they remained where they were, so I had to keep it moving. But I
Did
never
you-
went back.
Did you ever tell them that look, it's because of
This,
A, B,
that,
C, D?
that.
So
Of course, always. I did. But then he wouldn't see it like you think that okay, I'm just nagging or ranting or but then like the way you guys will have a civil conversation and talk about it, okay, you did this and this and this, it didn't work for me, so can we try and do
Because maybe your approach was always ranting and nagging.
I've had
No, her approach will be poking. Then I think.
oh, it still is probably like
see?
because I'll call a spade a spade. You
True,
think
but
so what? You,
how you even
How
call
do you
it
call
a
the spade a spade?
How you even call
because
it
the
a
spade is a
would-
spade, and I say you're a spade. I'm calling you out. What do you mean? Yeah, I'm not about to be nice and sugarcoating
No.
whatever
But you
thing.
see, that's, you. I know you know this. You know how to get someone to involuntarily even repent of an action,
Right.
because you have that power.
Look, if someone doesn't want to change, there's nothing you can do to
I
change
agree.
the person.
Okay.
I agree.
right.
But you can provoke that thought in the person
See,
for the person
I had
to
an
change.
ex saying we had so many avenues where he could have just changed or he could have just like worked things out, but he wanted to remain where he was while
His ABCs were formed.
it was
family
like that.
formed.
So like I have to accept, that thing where you guys say
Take
I
it or
want,
leave it,
Yes, I want
sort
a
of.
woman that will give me peace.
Yeah.
So he wanted me to give him peace
But
while
you
he
should
did
give
whatever.
us peace.
So that you go and cheat.
No,
Wait, no, wait.
Peace to cheat.
Wait.
And I said
How does give me peace
Mean
I
that
should
I'm
be
going
asking
to
you
cheat.
now. I should be asking you
But if I
now.
want peace, I want peace. It doesn't mean I want peace
What?
to go and
Okay,
cheat.
please define peace.
I just want peace of mind. Don't come.
What
I
is
mean,
if you're doing something,
That's why
then
you
I have
have
to tell you.
girlfriends. Talk to them.
But you're my partner. I need to talk to you.
I will listen at
I don't
some
like the way
point,
the men
but I
are staring
cannot.
at me here.
But I
Look,
cannot.
I will not give you peace. I will give you wow. Every
Violence.
You see, they are always choosing
I shall never
violence.
give a man a peace.
You see,
I shall never give a man
interesting.
Women never give a man peace.
Yeah.
How do you mean?
money.
Breaking up with somebody
because
because of money. In the
Like
play,
he
in
didn't
the,
have money.
yes. Roxanne, no. I like the look on Roxanne's face. Have you ever
Someone
broken
became
up?
an
Wait,
ex because she didn't have
Candice,
money.
wait. There's an answer coming.
All I learned.
Roxanne, have you ever walked out or walked away from someone just because the person you don't really get money?
No, see, let me tell you something. I might be feisty, but I'm reasonable, right? So,
Okay.
of course, if you don't have money, I'm believing in the dream. But if I see that you're not pulling your weight, hey, shit,
So you go with the dream.
I will leave.
You
and
can't
then-
you can't
go
go
with
with
the
the
dream.
What dream again? Is it a cream money? Is it a cream money? I will not go with any dream.
You know, they say nightmares are dreams, you know?
No. Because sometimes some people get comfortable.
Right.
Like when you accept the situation, oh, he will grow out of it. Oh, let's believe David be a baby. You are enabling him to remain where he is.
No.
I am not going to enable you.
No.
You need to
get
your ass up and do something.
No. Actually, a woman challenges you to become better for that woman.
Okay.
Well,
but do you know that a woman can challenge you when you become better? Then you go for the woman you actually like. You are with her because she's tolerating. She's
whatever
yes, because
you're
she's the one
throwing
who
her.
loves you and she's staying with you and hoping that you will blow. When you blow, you go and look for that bad bitch somewhere.
Because we have come to accept that to describe a man's affluence or success, it would have to be with something that he has conquered to win.
Right.
No.
Okay, so Kanison, let me ask you this. Let's flip the coin. Right?
Yeah.
If you're in a relationship and you realize that the person you're in a relationship with, the lady, one has financially has a higher stand, has wilder dreams than you, has wilder ambitions than you. Typically or technically, you just cannot afford the relationship you're in. Would you call it off?
Okay. I will not call it off, but I'll give it my best shot and effort.
Your best is not
For
enough.
example,
My best cannot be enough if she wants, because at the end of it all, I would tell you this is where my limit is.
Right.
Do you still want us to go? And women by nature, if she wants to hang on to you because you offer her more than just money, she would stay.
more than just money, like what?
More than just money.
I was expecting this.
See,
I was expecting this.
often women deal with a lot,
Okay.
just like men also deal with a lot.
Okay.
But if I am not able to match up financially, but you come home, and when you come home, you find that listening here that you will not have out there, or you don't want to give to
She's giving
your
you peace
further
of mind.
sisters, and I am now giving you that peace of mind. Would you want to throw that away and then go and
But
pick and
as a
start off?
man, would you want that kind of dynamic?
That dynamic can
realistically?
happen at any time. It can switch at any time. I can lose my job. She can lose hers.
Yeah. I think I see where Kanison is coming.
Yeah, I know. But then I'm thinking on an average.
But do you know that you people earn money more than we do, but we still are the ones that keep relationship going on dates?
Hi, baby.
But no, I get you. But would you be comfortable with your woman being more ambitious than you?
If
Would you
you're
still be there?
But if you have big ambition, am I not there supposed to support you so that you achieve that ambition so that I can also
Is
get
this
to mine?
the view of the average Ghanaian man?
You'll be
I'm here
surprised.
as an observer.
I don't
You'll
know.
be surprised.
I don't know, but I'm asking. Is this what
Rochelle,
the average Ghanaian
see,
man thinks?
See, I've
Because I beg to differ.
observed friends like Ken, some others, Emeka, where they are sacrificing or let me not use sacrifice. They are investing in their partners for now.
Okay.
Because at a certain time, their partners would also
Pour back into them.
appreciate and invest into them,
Okay.
so that we can all level up such that we have built something that we know it will not be crumbling down at any time soon.
You know, once in a while, Kanison begins to sound like Uncle Ebo. There's a problem there.
Okay, if you say so.
Shout outs to Emeka in the studio.
Hi, Emeka.
You know,
Where's my
there's
mind?
a certain projection. There's a certain projection.
What reality is on
Actually,
the
wait,
ground?
actually,
What
so-
am I fighting?
So Emeka is saying that Roxanne is actually fighting the reality on the ground. She's actually, throwing ideals and trying to live by the ideals.
It's not the ideal. I'm trying to be realistic.
In Akanu, we say agroneform. The agroneform.
And we are not.
Oh, what's wrong? What's wrong?
No, I'm
There's
just
nothing
trying
wrong.
to say,
There's
listen.
nothing wrong with you being there.
I feel like from the first thing that we're saying,
Right.
I don't think you have any business maintaining a relationship with your ex.
Okay.
Okay, that is not far-fetched. Like that, I think that is like basic knowledge,
Right.
in my opinion.
Okay.
Right. I'm not saying that they should be your enemy. Sometimes based on how you guys broke up,
Circumstances, sure.
it's best they even stayed blocked
True.
for life.
I agree.
Sometimes it's best like, oh, hi, hello. If you could help them with something, fine. But there's no point in putting out there saying that, oh, my ex can be my friend, or let's be cool.
No.
And I'm saying that a lot of men, in my opinion,
Okay.
just like you said off the record, like you could be with someone.
You're bringing it on the record.
Oh, no. I don't mind.
I'm not saying that it's a story.
Okay.
But it's something we discussed off the record.
Yeah.
That you could be with someone, right? And you realize that, okay, where you are in terms of ambition is not matching where they are.
Yeah.
And realistically, instead of being there and being frustrated or being resented by this
Sorry
person,
about that.
Yes.
you make a move, keep
Yeah.
it moving so that you pave way for someone who will match that person. Come, but you will be there, hoping, like, just pretending you love the person, and then when you blow, now the spark is gone because all along they were higher than you and you didn't like that.
Ambition needs fuel.
You know. Let me use a typical example. Canison says ambition is fuel. It's a very deep statement, actually. But you see, one thing.
Emeka, you're just a hater. You're just against me.
I actually wish Emeka was on
You're
camera
just
right
against me.
I wish, shall I today, Roma Live Conversations actually started on a very good note. But you see, something we fail to realize is that for a lot of people, they are in relationships that they cannot afford.
Period.
And if people will be very honest and open to themselves, they will walk out of their relationships because it is not because of anything. It's because, look, if you have 20 CDs, right, and you want to buy bread, you know the shop where you can buy bread for 20
CDs. Go there.
Don't
Actually,
go to
15
a shop.
CDs
Exactly.
and then keep 5 CDs.
Don't go to a shop where they sell bread for 50 CDs and you want that bread and your money they reach. Guys, listen.
You go hung.
Brother man, see, I'm talking to you guys. Take it from me.
Period.
You understand? Sometimes the harsh reality is that you just cannot afford that situation, that relationship you're in. And you keep hurting yourself because you try, they call it ambition, forget. It's true. It's true. You scrape, you fight, you try, and you come back and you realize you just don't match up.
Yep.
You understand?
Yep.
And so, Charlie, look, do yourself a favor and carry your 20 Ghana to the shop where you
And
can
sometimes
buy
I have a taking. I feel like sometimes exes don't necessarily come back because they love you.
They come back to still check if you're stupid.
Period. Clock that. Because, you know, see, are you trying to say that after you, they had not dated other people? They've dated people and they've had good memories. They've had great, awesome memories with this, like, these other people.
Adele has a song.
Why do you think they keep coming back to you? Not because you are so special.
Someone like you.
It's because probably you are the one who gives them peace.
No, sometimes. Exes.
I don't understand.
No.
I don't like peace. I don't like peace. I want problems.
No. Sometimes.
Why are you coming back?
Listen.
Stay there.
Sometimes what happens is that people break up with you, hoping to find better in other people.
Yes.
They go on and they realize that
There's
That
no one
was
out there.
their better. The grass is always greener
It
on the
does
side
not
that
mean
you are
that they are
standing.
coming
If
back.
you would
And that is
water
what
it.
I will show you shaggy. That is when I will show you shaggy.
Rosanne, calm down, relax. See, you have nothing.
Because why did it? I'm very violent. I have no peace.
I think I'll use you for the second edition for the Rural Life Convos. But you see, sometimes they come back and they realize that, maybe that's when you realize that you actually made a mistake in the way you treated Roxanne.
Yes.
So then let me come back, Roxanne. I
Trying
did
to
you back.
make up.
Sometimes people learn their lessons. I don't like the way you're looking at me.
Oh, like I'm trying to see how you land.
Sometimes people learn their lessons in their experiences with others.
Yes.
So then they come back and they say that I used to be very myopic with you until I realized that this person isn't better than you, this person isn't better. And to be very honest with
So
myself.
I'm a second choice.
No,
I'm an
not a
alternative.
second.
You were actually the first choice.
You're actually the
But
best
I
choice,
thought
but
there
I
was
did not
something
know
better out there.
my other options.
Okay, what if now that you've committed, I'm checking my options. How about
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
that? All right, then we will all be checking our
Fantastic.
options.
You know what?
I'm not about to sit down and wait for you to come and be like, I've learned my lesson. Take your lesson to another person.
You know
Hey,
what?
did I just rhyme bars?
Bas. When we come back, we are going to be answering a very interesting question. But before we go, I'd like you to think about the question. The question is, what is that toxic trait about you that does not make it okay for a comeback?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Roxanne thinks she's 100 upon 100 minus
Nothing. I'm
0.
a spig. I'm a
110.
spig.
What is that toxic trait
150%.
about you that does not make it okay for a comeback? Kwesi, let's go on a break, and when we come back, we'll keep talking.
Hi there, my name is Roland Uncle Ebo Whyte.
Hello, my name is Arion Amon, and I'm playing the role of K.
The rehearsal process has been fun and hectic. I'm not even going to lie.
Rehearsals have been very, very strenuous. I've learned the hard way that theater is very different from screen acting.
What should you expect? Expect nothing but fun. Something different, something you haven't seen me do before.
What I would say you should expect is a very, very, very goofy guy. I mean, yes. So if you see me on stage and you see me very goofy, it's not me. It's K. It's not me.
So I would like to see you around.
Hi, my name is Gerard. So my name is Adrian Afon, and I'm playing the role of P, aka Money P. And the rehearsal process has been quite tough. This is new territory for me, and I'm enjoying it. I hope that I'll be able to bring out the character. It's been fireworks since the very first day. I think we didn't have time, so we had to go at it. But it's been fun. It's not been like any process I've been part of, but I've been enjoying it so far. I think it's taking shape. So Charlie, the more silliness and more are coming into it. And I hope that we're enjoying ourselves so far. Creates a memory that people would always want to come back more. Would drive people more to Roverman Productions. What should you expect from me? Nothing. But yeah, energy, fire, wit, humor, excitement. This is not really like any role I've played before. So if you see me in any other play, which I doubt, you see me in a different light. So yeah, expect nothing but fun and energy and excitement and some sprinkled with a little. People should expect nothing but fun and yes, it's entertainment at the end of the day. So Roverman Productions, that's what we do. So expect nothing but fun.
In partnership with National Theatre, Roverman Productions presents an Uncle Ebo Whyte classic, The X Factor.
For your information, the man I am going to marry is the one waiting for me in that car.
There's no way you marry an under 2,000 man.
What?
The total cost of everything he's wearing was less than 2,000. Shirt, 120 kanta. Jeans, 200 kanta. Shoes, 180 kanta. Perfume, 80 cedis. About you tulale, singlets and boxes, 40 cedis.
Those boxers and singlets cost more than that. I bought those for him on Val's Day.
Wow, look, is he a bobo dancer?
Hey!
Those on April 4th, 5th, 6th, 11th, 12th, and 13th at the National Theatre Accra. Fridays at 7 p.m. Saturdays at 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. and Sundays at 1 p.m., 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. Rates 300 Ghana cedis. Buy your tickets via regular outlets or at Koba short code *365*535#, or via the Roverman app. Sponsors: Koba, Gino Tomato Mix, Tilly's Tea, and M Notify. Call 050-554-6010. Roverman Productions. Be the difference. In partnership.
Okay, Charlie. So the studio is heated here actually. Before we actually continue, I'm going to be asking you people. Listen, if you ever find your partner's ex on his or her status for whatever reason, how are you going to react to it?
Do you realize that they can do only view for one person?
There's only at least that one
you've taken me out.
There is somebody in this room who is threatening me that the day they see my ex on my status, I'll sleep on this side of the bed.
Why are you posting your ex?
She's also giving me the date of birth of her ex.
What are you trying?
For that they are blocking.
I'll be monitoring for you. I'm part of your monitoring spirit.
What are you trying to prove by
but what is wrong with it?
Why is your ex your sister?
She's my friend.
She's your friend. How is she your friend? How close are you? Do you post all your friends on their birthdays?
Look, I post Barack Obama on my status.
Barack Obama.
Do you know how times I posted Usain Bolt on my status?
I know you say.
It is in Shushenim.
Do you know how times I posted Uncle Ebo on my status?
Uncle Ebo is different. Uncle Ebo is different.
Hey, so if I post Michelle Obama, do I know Michelle Obama?
Yeah, my ex is a celebrity.
So it means that you are a fan of your ex. Why are you posting your ex?
Oh, they made me want it.
You are posting your ex. You want to prove that you are so much sure. Me and my ex are
cool. That's the point.
We have moved on. If you post your ex and I get to see, unless you delete me, if you post your ex, you must continue posting her. You must continue posting her, and then the next thing that you post will be your anniversary because you are going back to that ex. You'll be there, and I mean I'm here posting you. You are here posting your ex.
No.
Me too. I will post my ex.
Situation.
The new mantra is this: if you post your ex, you'll be exed.
You'll be exed. Yes, you'll be exed.
Hey.
Period.
I feel like it's too reaching. Even when we are not married, Or when we are married?
Both. Because before you marry, you are doing practice. If I see that that's what you are doing before we marry, then please go and marry your ex.
Okay.
Go and marry your ex.
But I could marry my ex, I would have.
Yes.
So
that's why you are there.
They are no more there.
Exactly. You see, people. There's a certain voice inciting violence behind the cameras. What do you mean by you're eating your cake? Exactly. Unfortunately, I can't respond to that voice because if I respond, I'll lie on this side of the bed.
See, kind of thing. Imagine you like, let me say, Dede. I'm with you right now, right?
Yeah.
Dede used to be your ex, right?
Yeah.
And you and I didn't work. I'm also your ex right now.
Right.
It didn't work because of Dede, because Dede keeps interrupting us. Yeah. You keep posting Dede when you were with me. Now, like I post both of you. You post both of us. Now I'm also an ex right now.
Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to do a collage and put all of your pictures. Take a spoon and remove yours. If you don't like the other person, stamp your picture.
And now that we are both out of the picture,
right.
I see that you still post Dede. How am I supposed to feel?
Post you.
No. Wait. But how you feel when we are exes is not my concern.
Yes. Especially when that ex is the reason why we broke up.
According to you said now you are not an ex any longer.
No, right now I'm an ex, but you still post that particular ex. And you say but like I'm justified for moving away from you because indeed there was something there.
No.
And I caught it. I caught it right early. And
sometimes, you know,
I will block him. Because why are you posting me? Maintain your energy. Go and keep posting that ex.
I like your fire.
Posting that ex because that is your wife now. You are about to wife that ex.
I like your fire.
Don't come here.
Nah. Let's come back. What is that one toxic trait about you that makes it nearly impossible or very difficult for any ex of yours to stage a comeback, even if you want to? Don't tell me you're 100 over 100.
Well, I was a speak. I was 150%. I was that girl. I am that girl.
You are that girl.
No flaws.
So you're perfect.
I'm perfect.
That's the problem. That's a red flag.
Hey, who's red flag?
Ladies and gentlemen, that's a banner. In fact, it's a red towel. Don't use this.
First of all, okay, fine. I'm not perfect, but like, what is something? I'm trying to find out what is something that
toxic
will make my exes not come back to me.
So has there ever been a situation where, and Elijah, I'll come to you, but in cycles, relationship has ended and you're like, hey, I did this thing about me, this thing about me.
I would say at the time when I was younger, I didn't have stronger boundaries. Like people walked over me a lot. Right. Like so, it to be something that maybe they didn't like
but
as a trait in person. Like okay, I'm not too firm. I'm not too. So maybe that's something they may not like about me. And maybe I'm loud. Yeah, I can be very opinionated. So that is something that a lot of men don't like women that are loud.
You are?
No, loud or opinionated.
Both.
No, if you're opinionated, then
she's
you're not
loud and
it's
opinionated.
Fine. Well, I mean, I'm still opinionated,
yes.
but maybe not too loud.
Yes. Not too loud.
In the past,
in the past, you were loud.
For the sake of this argument, I'm gonna be louder. In the past, I used to be like quiet all over the place. So I can admit that they may not like that because most of the men I figure like demure girls who
they like peace.
No, we like
they like peace.
Not
they like peace.
They like peace.
And they don't want a woman to have so much to say. Okay. And I'm not that kind of woman, so I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I see what you did there. Like that's my toxic
so
trait.
much to say in certain situations and spaces.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
That's different.
Yeah.
Because if it is you and I we are having a conversation, I'm actually probing for you to say something.
Yeah. But you know that most of you don't want conversation and communication.
We actually do.
Don't talk for yourself.
We actually do.
See, I realize that a lot of men struggle with communicating even their emotions or what they are going through. So sometimes it's like they will just act up or they only respond to stimuli or stimulus. Hold on. So it's like I want to break down everything and talk. You don't want to talk.
Before we continue, Kwesi, I think that the subject for our next conversation is communication, men and women.
Yeah, men don't like that.
No, men do actually like that.
How?
Well,
exactly. It is the how. It is the how.
Officially, it will become the title for the next Rover Live Convos: Communication, Men and Women.
The how.
We'll come back to the how. We'll come back to. So I want you to hold this, your fire, and I definitely need you in this seat for the next conversation. Right? Okay. Listen.
Yo.
What would you say is that toxic trait that would not make people come back?
When I say it's toxic,
Well, the traits that would not make people come back.
when I coil back,
Okay.
You isolate.
I don't really isolate, but
Silent
I don't
treatment.
let anything bother me any longer.
Ooh.
And it's not that I don't love you, not that I don't care about you.
Right.
I'm doing that from a distance,
Yeah.
but I'm not making you know or feel that I am doing that.
But you post your ex.
No.
How did we get
But
to this
you
level?
post your ex. Continue.
So, because I've
Odogu players.
I've come to notice that our opposite sex likes their engagement, even if it is not what they would, even if it doesn't satisfy anything. The
That's how they are
engagement,
wired.
yes, the engagement should be there.
Right.
But when you step back to even try to assess what is going on, they start thinking there's a problem.
But that doesn't that make you a man? Because by default, whenever you are faced with obstacles, probably your basic instinct is to coil back.
Reassess and let's move.
But then it's in your ability to get back into the situation and
That is
say
it.
But
that.
does she know that you are calling back to reassess, or you are just ghosting, or kind of like
You see,
not
you all
properly communicating that?
consider just a coil back as ghosting or gaslighting.
No,
it's not.
gaslighting. But like, is she aware that this thing that you are doing is because you need to reframe, or you need to regroup,
You realize
or
that-
you're just doing it because that's just how you feel,
In that-
without considering how it's making her feel
In
at
that
moment.
circumstance,
Yeah.
we presume and assume that you catch a hint of what is happening
No,
to
that's
us.
the problem.
Just like you
Yeah.
expecting that we will read your mind.
Sure. Communication. Men,
Me, I don't want to
women,
read your mind. I
the
want to
how.
open your mouth and talk.
You see, it has started.
You see?
No, but
Just like that, we also want you to open up and talk.
we always talk. That's actually our problem.
No, you always talk about the
Talking is a
things.
problem.
You always talk about the things that seem to be your concern and not our concern.
So then you raise our concern then.
Our concern is me trying to find a solution to it before I bring it up.
Why? Do you think, are you God?
I am
We
not
just talk
God,
about
but
it.
I'm a man.
that is my wiring.
I'm a man.
They are
Men-
socially.
Men are solution oriented.
So we are what?
Okay.
That's a lie.
You bring up the problem.
So you see. Then again,
That's a lie.
Look, I'm sure we can actually have the next conversation right now, like the next Rover Life right now, and we'll have a lot of things to talk
But
about.
bottom line is never go back to your ex. Period.
Wow.
Bottom line is.
Because what are you going to do there?
Bottom line is. Bottom line is.
Another one is that those
Don't marry
besties-
your ex.
My ex is my
Whatever
bestie.
made you
God,
left.
God forbid.
But why?
Who keep besties? Is it not the women that keep besties?
My ex is my bestie. Hey,
I'll say hey.
imagine, as a woman, your bestie is a man. As a man, your bestie is a woman.
Okay.
And
You are
she's
the
not
ones
your
that
wife, she's not your
invented this
girlfriend.
bestie
Really?
thing.
That's a lie.
These are people they've had things
Oscar.
Oh no.
Oscar.
You see, like I said, look,
You know what we're talking about.
listen. Like I said, there are voices contributing behind the camera
That we cannot respond
that
to.
we cannot respond to, because my next meal.
Lies there.
So yes, but like I said, communications, men, women, the how. I think it will make a bit. Now let's go straight. Candice, will you marry your ex?
Will I marry my ex? That's a tough question. But my thought process now is, am I even considering taking my ex back? Am I creating that space for that ex to walk in?
Redate your ex.
You redate your ex.
No. But it's highly possible.
The Ghanaians have proven it. I mean, with the
True.
presidents that we've.
True.
Oh wow. Okay. I see what you did there.
Very true. Very true. The possibility of that happening.
Ghana, we took back our ex, so why not you?
It's there, but intentionality, awareness, being mindful of what you are going back into,
right,
and knowing that is this going to serve something we mentioned here, ambition,
right.
Is this person coming to fuel your ambition again?
Right.
Are you willing to fuel that ambition?
So for you, if they tick those boxes, you get back.
And I'm not dating, I'm not doing anything. Sure, why not?
Wait, first off, I don't like the look on your face. I tell you, straighten your face before you talk.
Because I'm cooking violence. Like, I believe everybody deserves second chances, but in certain circumstances, did I rhyme? But like, I feel like under certain circumstances, you need to weigh the options. If my ex is someone that I broke it off with because of a certain pattern, a certain toxic pattern, either on my side or on their side, I don't think you deserve. I don't think either of us deserve a second chance, because, like you said, some of them go back and they realize that, oh, your toxic was even better, or oh, you tolerate my shit, so I can come back to you, and they're going to do the same thing. They're not coming from a place of growth, right? I would, under all other things being equal, the only circumstance or the only situation under which I will go back to an ex is maybe someone I had something to do with, and everything was perfect till something separated us, something that was beyond.
Then everything wasn't perfect.
Okay, we were cool with each other, but let's say work or distance or something, education, anything could have happened. But now we have reconnected, and I didn't do anything wrong to you, didn't do anything wrong to me. We can pick it up from there. But if you show me shege and you come and say you've changed,
but if you show somebody shege,
I will not take you back.
If you show somebody shege,
I will show you shege too.
All right, so to round up this conversation, I'm going to ask a very interesting question. Has your past relationship ever influenced any relationship you've gone?
A scoff.
No, I treat every relationship exclusively.
So you're saying that if you're going into a relationship, there are no lessons you are going with from?
No, I didn't talk about lessons, but I'm talking about exclusivity.
Right.
I don't know. I am not going to preempt what to expect.
But there will always be triggers.
I'm saying.
Right.
There will always
But
be triggers.
those triggers, like I said before, at some point, it was just supposed to be patience. Would you exercise that patience now?
Right.
It's a lesson learned, like you mentioned. But I'm also coming to this new relationship with a mindset that this is a completely new person. There might be
Very
some
important.
things that are similar to what happened then.
Right.
And you need to be careful not to treat it the same.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That is why I
I've been
come
there
with
before.
exclusivity. If I treated it this way, then where did it put me?
Right.
Where did it end? Now I'm faced with possibly a similar circumstance, situation. How am I going to address it that it becomes mutually beneficial for us if we really want to build something with this?
Yeah.
Because if we are not going to build anything with this, I might just treat it as something I can ignore, but it will come up again.
Yeah.
So in other words, one part of what you're saying is that do not punish your current with a sense
of the fun.
Absolutely. But it's difficult.
It is.
It's difficult, especially if you've been through series of like
the cycle continues.
Now your guard will be up. Like me, I've been there. My guard will be so up that
you see, it takes.
So you make people pay for the crimes of others.
So it takes
unconsciously, like no, I mean share that, but almost say like, okay, I did with me who be that.
Would you say?
Wanna give me pusha before you give me pusha?
You said unconsciously, but it's actually conscious.
Okay.
Because in that subconscious,
it's more subconscious than
in
conscious.
that subconscious,
yeah, it's there.
You feel like if you trigger this, forget it.
Yeah,
Right.
I've already made that note in my head.
So that is the intention. But if you are intentional about it, that as much as I like this person,
They're different. Like
it is totally different from this person, but they might have just similarities, and that similarity might trigger that same emotion from
But I
me.
need to be careful.
But like you said, would the character develop and become better?
Period.
That's
Because you
a
need
very
to be careful not to make your
You
next
need to
person
be
pay. You need to be
intentional.
intentional.
You need to be mindful. You need to be
Mindful.
aware.
Period. Yeah.
That is a very interesting submission from Elijah Carnison. Once in a while, he begins to sound like Uncle Ebo. And there's a problem, actually, because Carnison, I know, is not like that. But, sorry. I'd like to say a very big thank you to the two of you.
Thank you.
I am-
My pleasure.
We've actually done a little over an hour.
What?
Wow.
Really?
Yes.
Just having a conversation.
Yes. Just
That
having-
didn't
This
feel
is
like an
this is
hour.
why I keep saying
Oh
yes.
my God.
We've actually done a little over
Oh,
an hour.
I see.
And time flies when you're having fun.
That's true.
We've actually covered a lot.
Yeah.
You know, and I like the fact that we're being frank, we're being open,
Yeah.
but also people our ages, because Charlie, the average person our age does not think the way we do.
Millennials our age are in trouble.
Are in trouble. You know, so I'm happy that we are the
trouble.
same people who are lighthouses, showing them the way, telling them that look, we've been there, we've done all the stupid things. You understand? But Charlie, this is the way to
Being able to
we
come out
still
like
Charlie?
this. Let's
certain
go.
opinions and all that. And I really appreciate. I can't wait for that conversation. Communication, men versus
men
women.
and women.
The how.
I can't wait either.
Yeah.
Ay, ay,
You're
ay.
already packaging the violence.
Period. The violence. Oh my God. You know me. I don't come in peace.
But before we go, let's talk a little bit about the X Factor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we have seen different parts of the rehearsal sessions
Yeah.
and all that. Talk to the people who are here to see it. What will you tell them?
Ooh, the X Factor is fire. Like, oh my God, like it's everything and more. Okay, if you have that ex that is worrying you, wait, come and watch the play before you decide.
on it.
Yes, before
On
you
it.
decide. If
Is this Joanne? Sorry, is
Roxanne.
this Roxanne talking? Because
no, you never know. I told you there are some exes I may go back to depending
Okay, well,
on
yeah.
how we drifted
but you
apart.
have to watch.
You have to watch and get some keys and tips from the play
Yeah.
before you decide. Don't make a hasty decision. You need to watch the X Factor. That's all I can say because
Especially $1 million comes in.
and there's money.
Which grows.
Yeah, an ex with money is an ex to be considered.
That's an ex you post on your status.
That is an X
That
you
is
post
why-
on your
that is
status.
why
That's an
this
ex
will
you post on your
Richard
status.
Nyamakwe. This is my ex. I'll post it. This is my ex.
But you see, that's the thing. If you're with me
Yeah.
and you post the Amakwe, I will say that into Kuchian, you still ended up.
Okay, I ended up with you, but your bed me, I'll post you.
I don't care. It's a plus on my
You
shoulder.
realize that we don't care.
Sure. You date them who listen. You date mention mention all the big names and big. Look, I actually look.
So it be me and the rain.
I actually dated someone, right? Who the time we were in school, Accra High and Accra Academy fought over.
That's
My SLC president at that time was the one who instigated the fight. I later have another girl, and I got to her, I was like, wait, do you know? She asked me, do you know who the two schools were fighting? I'm like, who's in me? I'm like, oh my God, am I not lucky?
You see, classification of status and
But
affluence.
well, we
But
all
anyway.
post our ex. I mean, an ex with let me wait. Ex
She's
with good
rephrasing
money
it.
and good character development. Like you've grown.
It's an
She's
ex when going back to
rephrasing it.
It's an ex when posting.
It's an X from the X Factor. It's an X from the X Factor.
In your pocket and in your mind. Grow in your pocket and your mind, then we can have a conversation.
Jam your pocket. Jam your pocket.
Jam your pocket. Now if you come with only good morals and good character. No money.
You know, the question Ken asked, why watch the X Factor?
Yeah.
See, let me say this, and I think it's in growing up that I've come to realize that this is very true. Enjoy your youth, but know that it is the Lord God that perfects it.
Amen.
Okay, Pastor.
When you come and watch the play, you understand that an old man who thinks he's young at heart and young at mind is enjoying life, and his kids think they can follow that same route.
Yeah.
But they must show working for it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Show working.
Show working.
Show working.
Yeah.
So
as we speak, the rehearsal is ongoing for an amazing show on the 4th, 5th, 6th, 11th, 12th, and 13th at the National Theatre.
X Factor.
The X Factor. Fridays at 7 p.m., Saturdays at 4 p.m. and 8 p.m., Sundays at 1 p.m., 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. Hey, listen. We have a special deal for Sunday 1 p.m. shows. We are giving you 50% off.
Wow. I was going to say people have missed out on the 50%, but actually it's coming up.
So for the students that, they say we can't watch your place because it's too expensive. Listen, it's 150 CDs.
On Sundays.
Call the line.
For the 1 p.m. show, just pick your phone, dial *365 *535 hash. Choose the Sunday 1 p.m. show. Choose the SMS ticket. SMS ticket.
SMS.
And get your tickets for 50% off.
What?
1 p.m.
50% off.
That is generous.
So we are making sure that everybody can get to come and watch.
Access to the theater is there.
Exactly.
So get in there.
Today being World Theatre Day, please.
You see?
I'd like to encourage all of us to start buying.
See a show.
Listen, it's
Let's grow that industry.
It's month ending.
Yeah.
Let's grow the industry.
Theater is life.
Yeah.
Can't end.
There are shows going on. There's shows coming up.
Yeah. We actually had a conversation on World Theatre Day. I'd like to say a very big thank you to Roxanne.
You're welcome.
Roxanne was my friend before she became a member of Roverman Productions.
Period.
Violence.
Always serving violence.
No, she looks calm and quiet and all that. If she looks that, it's because she doesn't know the environment. The minute she knows the environment,
How did you say?
Elijah Kennison has moved from a friend to a brother, really.
Yeah.
And Emeka, he doesn't have the capacity to be my ex. And thankfully, I've exhausted all my exes now because, if you know,
okay, period.
But yes, he's someone I really...
You are taking the shade. It's no problem.
We know.
Elijah is my brother. We've done a lot of things.
Yeah.
Play football, being on the same technical team, being there, done that. An amazing photographer. The only thing is that I'm married and he's not.
Yeah.
So,
what?
Another shade. I've taken it.
What a shame.
It's not a problem. It's not a problem.
But he's someone that I have been like, being like this on stage, from puppeteers to take over. And
Dear God, Nicholas.
Yeah, Dear God as well. We're in the same band. The army. We're Heavenly Angels. And then puppeteers as well, where he was. Nicholas, where he was Akpenkwenkunku, he was he was actually playing the part that he was created to be. Was a fetish priest. That's his true calling. he just will not admit it here. He sang a hymn for his auditions. Dude, you're a fetish priest. But I thank you. I salute you for at least showing up. And I know, Charlie, like I said, there's a reason why you invite Candace, because he makes a post and he stands by it. It's like, he's dropped some really wide bombs this evening. 5 years ago, I couldn't guarantee the things he would say.
He would have been fire.
Today, yeah, he's a
old
lot
wise man.
Yeah, he's an OG.
I think I'm tapping into that.
Thank you for making this work.
Fantastic.
Thank you for having
Thank you
me.
for
I'm
having
actually
us.
happy that we've got off to a great start for our first edition of Rover Live Convos. And it's been amazing. I'd like to say a big thank you to Kwesi, who actually engineered and dreamt this. I'd like to say a very big thank you to the whole team, the whole Roverman Productions. Let me do a quick shout out to Uncle Ebo. Hey,
Big boss, executive producer.
To Nick Christian Johnson, Jem.
Associate producer.
Jem, I'm giving you shout outs because my cola should be doubled. To everybody, to Elsie, Tina, KY. I still have a fight with you, but me and you are fighters, how we show our love. Yeah. Alison, I don't want you on my set.
And your children.
What?
You know that. Adrian, JB, Emeka. Emeka, I need you on my camera one of these days.
You have to come and see Emeka playing football first, then we'll come and see you.
To Kwesi himself. To Adrian, Adrian, but you guys,
he's on stage. Come and see him.
You guys should check Adrian on stage. He's playing the age of it. That 45-year-old is playing the role of a 21-year-old old twin. How does it work? Like,
come witness range.
You should see Adrian's twin brother. Man. Adrian is hugging his younger twin brother, and the guy is over him like this, and he's holding his shoulder. But yeah, Adrian is doing amazing on stage this quarter. You should check him out in the X Factor. He plays P, by the way, Charlie, amazing. To Rejoice.
Yeah,
Rejoice. The one
Ever
who does
present technical.
Amazing stuff only behind the machines. She has potential to do a lot more in front of the machines, but
she shies away from it.
Yes, and to all of you for sticking with us
Yes.
on this first edition for Rover Live Convos. Definitely we are going to come back with the second one, the third one, the fourth one, and let's see how far it's going to take us. Did I mention Tina's name? Yes. Tina, to Akosia as well, to Elsie, everybody at Roverman Productions. Make sure you get your tickets for the X Factor. Do not miss us for all the mangoes in Mango Ase. Ladies and gentlemen, we're the X Factor.
See ya. Cheers.
Cheers.
In partnership with National Theatre, Roverman Productions presents an Uncle Ebo Whyte classic, The X Factor.
For your information, the man I am going to marry is the one waiting for me in that car.
There's no way you marry an under 2,000 man.
What?
The total cost of everything he's wearing was less than 2,000. Shirt 120 kanta, jeans 200 kanta, shoes 180 kanta, perfume 80 cedis. I bought you tulale, singlets and boxes 40 cedis.
Those boxers and singlets cost more than that. I bought those for him on Val's Day.
Wow, look, is he a bobo dancer?
Those on April 4th, 5th, 6th, 11th, 12th, and 13th at the National Theatre Accra. Fridays at 7 p.m., Saturdays at 4 p.m. and 8 p.m., and Sundays at 1 p.m., 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. Rates 300 Ghana Cedi. Buy your tickets via regular outlets or at Koba short code *365*535# or via the Roverman app. Sponsors: Koba, Gino Tomato Mix, Tilly's Tea, and M Notify. Call 050-554-6010. Roverman Productions. Be the difference.